You never left, right?
No, never left. So you were a little different, obviously, coming in with some experience, but are you noticing a difference unit-wide in just year two? Not everybody isn't starting from scratch for the most part.
Yeah, for sure. Coach always talks about, what's in a lot of ways is the biggest step you're going to take is from year one to year two, whether you're a freshman, becoming to go into sophomore year, or just year one of the new coaching staff to year two. So I can definitely see that out there. Both sides of the ball is really, we got, defenses, flying around. Offense, offensive line wise, we look great. Quarterback look great. And honestly, receivers look great. Tight ends look great. Running backs look great. So it's really fun to go out there and see the huge step that we've taken from last year.
You were at Oregon State when Aiden and John Boyer were both there and working. Obviously, they're working here. What have you noticed about their relationship? Is it different? Is it the same from when?
Yeah, I think their relationship's awesome. It's fun to see them work together and challenge each other because they both are such big competitors. It's definitely grown since Oregon State. Aiden's gotten older and more mature, and just a better football player in general. And I think Coach Boyer's he's always trying to learn more stuff. So it's fun to see them kind of reconnecting, and even all the other quarterbacks in the room just kind of learning from Coach Boyer. So it's fun to see.
How has Aiden changed from 18 to 20?
A lot. Physically, for sure. I think he's put on 20 pounds or so, and then just the mental side is you can tell it's becoming more serious, and it's the real deal now, and he definitely senses that, and just him in the huddle, just how he's taking control kind of the offense, and it's fun to watch.
Do you remember your first impressions of him when he got on campus?
Yeah, it was he was really skinny, really tall, and he could throw a really good deep ball, and it's fun to see how he's kind of grown into the full player that he is now.
What would you, if you had to go back a year, what kind of advice would you give yourself about what last season was and kind of the experience in the Big Ten, different kind of football, just all that stuff?
The advice I'd really give myself is just kind of don't change how you play, just play your game. I kind of think I came in and tried to switch things up because maybe it felt different, or I thought it was going to be different, but really it's just football at the end of the day, and no matter who's lining up against from on the other side of me, it's try to go win that matchup. So just kind of be myself.
How much more attention did you see from defenses last year versus the previous year?
What do you mean by that?
Just more individual, were you seeing?
Focusing more on
individual.
Oh yeah, I think for sure this year, just from game one against FAU, we could tell they're going to have a guy over the top of me all game, and it kind of carried. I had trouble winning against man last year, and that was a big focus for me this offseason. So, teams kind of picked up on that, and, they started doing that more. But, I've been working on that all offseason and throughout spring ball, so I'm feeling a lot better this year.
That's pretty rare for a tight end to kind of see that extra attention. I mean, how do you kind of process that? Is it like a flint pride? Is it point out I need to do this better?
I think a little bit of that, a little bit of both. It's cool to see that, but it's also no matter who's out there guarding me, I feel like I should be able to beat them, and it wasn't the case as much as I'd like it to be last year. So, kind of a little chip on my shoulder to go prove them wrong this year.
What kind of things did you work on, like change of direction or just acceleration?
Yeah, so change of direction, route running, just being able to create separation, releases when I'm kind of got a man pressed up on me. So just little stuff like that, little details that have really, I think, helped a lot.
What do you think about the potential of your room? You didn't really get to realize it last year, whether it was guys hurt or the guys behind you were new to it. Obviously, what do you look at what it could be if everything sort of comes together?
Yeah, I mean, our room, we got a lot of rooms that are stacked on the team, but I think tight end room is up there with the best. Mike, Brennan, Wyatt, Jake Coyne, fullback. He's really come together this year. But once we get everyone healthy, I think we're going to be a great room top to bottom, and it'll just be really, really fun to watch.
What do you think Michael Masunis didn't get to show last year that that he has that we haven't seen yet?
Yeah, I just think the full tight end aspect of him, the complete tight end. He can go win a rep, win a route one-on-one, and I think he didn't really get to show that. Just whether it's limited reps, being kind of banged up and whatnot, and having to get surgery. But I'm excited for him because he's been balling out in spring ball, and just be able to go put that on full display for everyone to see.
What do you think you guys' top room is, whether it's the depth, the overall skill level? Like, what is the room that you look at as the top of this team?
I don't know if there's one in particular. I think, honestly, I like this team a lot. I think there's a lot of, different rooms that have that. And I think most of our rooms really do have, that top to bottom depth. And I don't know really one in particular that I would say.
When you look at the receivers you guys brought in, is the idea that you can be maybe more dangerous all the way across the formation, and I'm sure that would help you guys as
Yeah.
play off of each other a little bit, I guess?
Yeah, for sure. The guys we brought in, and the receivers especially, have been awesome. Amari and he's been balling out. Krishan's been balling out. Rod's been playing well. So it's really fun to see guys be able to spread the field and get matchups that we like all across the board. So definitely.
How does that help the tight end room?
Yeah, just if we can get we'll have guys out there who might attract different attention or whatnot, so it might take a little attention off us, which definitely is helpful. But it's I don't know, it's a lot of fun to see guys all across the board just winning their matchups.
It feels like you've brought in a lot of speedsters, like quick dudes in the receiving room, and I'm curious if you noticed that in practices.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what the stat is, but I feel like it's felt to me we've caught more deep balls than we had, all of last year already. We got freshmen that are winning deep balls today. Alante winning one-on-one. So definitely it's fun to see those guys, get to run.
How significant is it when you have a guy like Wozniak who's been with you throughout your journey, when you have those conversations about improvement and evaluating last season?
Yeah, it's great because he knows where I started and where I am now, and he knows the little things that I have to do to take that next step. So it's helpful because I don't think anyone knows me like he does or can coach me like he does, because he just knows the little things that I that I need to do better and the ways that I learn best. So.
How do you feel like the run game is taking shape as far as the new alignment you brought in, new running backs, and how your position factors into that?
Yeah, it's good. We kind of switch little things up in the run game, kind of just technique wise from a tight end point of view, and I think it's been awesome. O-line's been blocking fantastic. We've been gashing the defense a couple times, and I just think it's fun. It's fun to see like the step once again. Like last year this time, we didn't really see that, but now we're seeing guys winning their matchups and making a hole for the running back.
Do you like having scrimmage coming up just to kind of check where you guys are in live reps?
Yeah, and we went live last Saturday, I believe, which was a good kind of check mark as well. But I'm excited for Saturday. It's going to be. I'm not really sure what the whole setup's going to be, but I'm excited to see defense fly around. It's always fun to watch those guys and see make the tackles miss.
What was your focuses in the weight room in the winter program and everything? You look a little bigger, but maybe I haven't seen you in a couple months. But what'd you get done there, and where are you at?
Yeah, I think it was kind of the focus was lean out a little bit and then kind of put that weight back on, and I feel like I've done that. But it was really just more of the speed side of things, and working. We kind of go every other day with speed work, which was awesome. So just working that and just getting stronger than I have been. So.
Jack?
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.